Back, basketball fans, again, Kentucky. Scratching my head, so frustrated because this really encompasses the whole year. A super talented team with a ton of depth, great 3-point shooting, but yet consistently they give up every single team tons of rebounding. They can't stop penetration. Teams shoot their best 3-point percentages against them. The top players on teams end up putting career highs against Kentucky. And some of the casual, stupid plays that Kentucky makes, obviously they're young, but this is literally the whole year. At this point during the season, on the precipice of the NCAA tournament starting, Kentucky coming off of a great victory against Tennessee, and obviously Tennessee losing yesterday, allowing Kentucky the possibility of winning the SEC tournament and moving into potentially the top 5 in the NCAA rankings, potentially putting them in position as a 2 seed, right? Allowing them obviously a very easy path to or through the NCAA tournament. But then to lose against Texas A&M the way they did today, where they allowed Texas A&M to do whatever they wanted. If you watch today's game, you would think Texas A&M offensively is one of the best teams in college basketball, right? That they're a great shooter, that they are one of the best teams, which is not the truth, right? But yet this inconsistency has been ongoing all year. And the only person you can blame is Coach Cal. Because who else can I blame? Coach Cal is the coach with the experience who brought these players in. And these players have tons of ability, tons of potential moving forward. You have a 3-headed monster in the big man position, but all 3 look tentative and inconsistent at the best of the time. Mitchell, since his injury, has been fucking terrible. And then your guards, inconsistent, right? And turnover prone. And we know in the NCAA tournament, one of the keys to success is having very good guard play, right? Which is why teams are looking at like Houston and UConn and thinking that potentially they probably will be 2 of the potential Final 4 candidates in this tournament. But when you look at the depth of Kentucky, there's no reason they shouldn't be in that conversation as well. They have 4 quality guards who are interchangeable. And then you have 3 forwards who are also very versatile and interchangeable. And then really 4 forwards. And then 3 centers who also are very good and contribute a lot in different ways. Yet here I am watching this game. Texas A&M up 10 points against Kentucky. Right? And this is a Texas A&M team that's 9-9 in conference play. 19-3 overall. But yet this is a team that came in hungry, working hard. The refs in this game, let's be factual, they fucking were terrible as well. I mean, some of the touch fouls and bullshit calls that went against Kentucky, oh my days. Like you can't even get a fucking call that goes your way. It was terrible. But this is the problem, right? This is why when I thought about my potential NCAA March Madness bracket, when I look at Kentucky, I just don't know how to pick them moving forward. They could easily lose the first game that they're in. Easily, right? I would not be surprised at all. Or they could go on into the Final 4. Because talent-wise, they're one of the best teams in the NCAA. Deep, quality players. But yet, what are they being coached from? From Coach Cal's position. Because they went to zone on a couple occasions and were very effective. Why not go to zone more? If you can't stop fucking penetration, then it tells you something you should probably do is go to zone. But they're not going to do that. But why not? Why wouldn't you do what would make you more effective, right? And then offensively, one-dimensional, right? They're weaving at the top of the key, weaving and weaving. Everybody knows what they're going to do. Everybody can play them. You end up putting up difficult shots. They very rarely get easy three-point shots, open three-point shots. Usually they're contested because everybody knows exactly what to expect from Kentucky. They're not doing anything different. Let the center run up, set a screen, you run around it. If you're open, maybe you probably can't roll to the hole because the three centers are inconsistent, and of course what's his face can't shoot, so you're never going to roll with him or let him take a jump shot. I just don't know what to think at this point of the season. I'm so frustrated, so disappointed with today's performance, which is very, very, very underwhelming, especially coming off of the great performance against Tennessee, right? And now, I guess the only good thing you can take out of this is now they have more time to coach them up before the tournament, because now they're out of the tournament, out of the SEC tournament, basically. So this will allow them a chance to prepare for March Madness, get healthy, work on the things that you should be working on to prepare for the tournament. But you should have been working on this stuff all fucking year. Literally, all year. If I was an NBA coach and I was going to draft somebody from Kentucky, I wouldn't draft anyone. Literally. The three centers, none of them I feel are NBA ready. The guards, I mean, the best guard who scores a lot for us, I don't think he is an NBA player. Right? I don't think he's a good enough defender. I don't think physically he's strong enough to match up against small forwards or shooting guards in the NBA. He's not athletic enough. I mean, I love Reed Sheppard, but, Reed Sheppard athletically on the defensive end, he's not great. He's easy to blow by, literally, which is what happens day in and day out. And if you know guys are going to get blown by, then what you do is you force them to the help. That's what you do. You funnel the fucking driver to the help, right? And then you play the passing lane, forcing him to pass the ball. And knowing that he's going to pass the ball, because you're driving him towards the center, then you're playing the passing lanes, cutting that off, and not allowing him an opportunity to make a pass to an open three-point shooter. But yet, consistently, it seems like every single pass against Kentucky lands in the hands of a wide open three-point shooter. Wide open. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. What do you think about Kentucky's performance today against Texas A&M? I'm frustrated. Let me just say that. And I don't know what to expect moving forward in this tournament. And really this year, there's no team that's standing out as the best. Everybody's been beaten. Houston's hurt. UConn doesn't have great depth. North Carolina is okay. Duke, Arizona, right? Like, this could be a great year for the Wildcats. But the inconsistency and the fucking terrible rebounding and terrible man-on-man defending, Jesus. I just don't know what to expect from these guys moving forward. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Peace out and enjoy your weekend. There's a lot of basketball on this weekend. Hopefully most of it's not going to be this frustrating.